Hey, what's up, y'all? Uh, Wild, eh? Fucking crazy. This is definitely the weirdest week I can remember in a long time, and I'm real thankful to be a musician. I'm real thankful to have that in my sort of arsenal of ways to think the planet is a positive place. Music always makes me feel better, and it's what I'm here to do. And my gig last night got canceled, and my gig this weekend got canceled, and my gig next week got canceled, and my tour in April got canceled, and my tour in May got canceled. And it's pretty far out, you know. It's a pretty extreme, sudden thing, and I don't really know what to make of it. Honestly, the whole thing will make more sense in hindsight, as most things do, but for the moment, I was supposed to play a gig last night, and I didn't get to. And when I don't play, I feel weird. So I'm just going to go ahead and play a bunch of songs that I was maybe going to play last night. And I know it'll make me feel better. And, you know, and we all need music at this time. So anyway, let's see. Well, oh, ring them bells, ye heathen, from the city that dreams. Ring them bells from the sanctuaries, across the valleys and streams. Oh, they're deep and they're wide, and the world's on its side, and time is running backwards, so is the bride. Won't you ring them bells, St. Peter, where the four winds blow? Ring them bells with an iron hand, so the people will know. Oh, 'cause it's rush hour now, on the wheel and the plow, and the sun is going down upon the sacred cow. you ring them bells, sweet Martha, for the poor man's son? Ring them bells so the world will know that God is one. Oh, the shepherd is asleep where the willows weep, and the mountains are filled with lost sheep. Ring them bells for the blind and the deaf. Ring them bells for everybody left. Ring them bells for the chosen few who will judge the many when the game is through. Ring them bells for the time that flies, for the child that cries when the innocence dies. Ring them bells, St. Peter, where the four winds blow. Ring them bells with an iron hand, so the people will know. Oh, it's rush hour now, on the wheel and the plow, and the sun is going down upon the sacred cow. Won't you ring them bells, St. Catherine, from the top of the room? Ring them bells from the fortress for the lilies that bloom. Oh, the lines are long and the fighting is strong, and they are breaking down the distance between right and wrong. That sounds all right. Nobody feels any pain tonight as I stand inside the rain. Oh, everybody knows a baby's got new clothes, but lately I see her ribbons and her bows have fallen from her curls. She takes just like a woman. Yes, she does, and she makes love just like a woman. Yes, she does, and she aims just like a woman. Oh, but she brings just like a little girl. Queen Mary, she's my friend. Yes, I believe I'll go see her again. Nobody has to guess. Baby can't be blessed until she sees that she's like all the rest. With her fog, amphetamine, and her pearl, she takes just like a woman. Yes, she does. She makes love just like a woman. Yes, she does. She aches just like a woman. Oh, but she breaks just like a little girl. Yeah. It was raining from the first. I was dying there of thirst, so I came in here. And a long time curse hurts, but what's worse is this pain in here. I can't stay in here. Oh, ain't it clear that I just don't fit? Yes, I believe it's time for us to quit. And when we meet again, introduced as friends, baby, please don't let on that you knew me when I was hungry and it was your world. You take just like a woman. Yes, you do. You make love just like a woman. Yes, you do. And you hate just like a woman. Ooh, but you break just like a little girl. That's pretty fun. How's it sound? Does it sound all right? Can you guys hear shit? I guess you can, or you would have said something. Oh my God, I feel so much better. I feel so much better. Ugh. Ever since I was like, I don't know, 11, music's just been fucking medicine, man. And I mean, you know, obviously listening to music is medicine, but not like this shit. Ugh. These aren't even my fucking songs. Oh, it feels so good. Hold on, I'm gonna take my hoodie off. It's pretty weird having, you know, people in my room. But actually, I've always thought one of the best things about music is that it gets us together, you know, and at the moment, we are not allowed to do that. So this is the closest thing we got, I guess. I mean, you guys can see and hear me. I can't see and hear you. But I usually play with my eyes closed anyway, so I'll just pretend y'all are there. And you know, yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me and loving music. These are Bob Dylan songs, by the way. This song's actually a conversation. I liked this song for 20 years before I figured out it was a conversation between a pair of lovers. One of them is about to move overseas. The other one doesn't want her to go. Well, I'm sailing away, my own true love. Yes, I'm sailing away in the morning. Ain't there something I can send you from across the sea? From the place that I'll be landing. No, there's nothing you can send me, my own true love. There ain't nothing I'm wishing to be owning. Just please carry yourself back to me, unspoiled. Yes, that's all I'm wishing to be owning. Well, but I just thought you might want something fine, made of silver or of golden, either from the mountains of Madrid or from the coast of Barcelona. Barcelona. Well, but oh, if I had the stars from the darkest night, or the diamonds from the deepest ocean, I'd forsake them all for your sweet kiss. Yes, that's all I'm wishing to be owning. I might be gone a long time, And it's only this I'm asking. Is there something I can send you to remember me by? To make your time more easy passing. How can you ask me again? It only brings me sorrow. The same thing I would want from you today, I'm gonna want again tomorrow. Well, I got a letter on a lonesome day. It was from her ship, a-sailing, saying I don't know when I'm coming back again. It all depends on how I'm feeling. Well, if you, my love, must think that way, I'm sure your mind is roaming. I'm sure your heart is not with me. It's with the country where you're going. Take heed of the western wind. Take heed of the stormy weather. And yes, there's something you can send back to me. Spanish boots of Spanish leather. Damn, I love that song. Yeah, how's it sound? Sound all right? Yeah? Meow? Holy shit, there's tons of fucking people watching. Cool. Those are Bob Dylan songs. I like Bob Dylan songs. But one of my favorite songwriters is actually a friend of mine. And his name is Nathan Moore. And he lives in Stanton, Virginia. And I met him, well, I first saw him in, like, I think 1998. I was playing at the South by Southwest Festival in Austin. And I was walking down 6th Street, and there he was. He was busking with his band, The Musement. And I remember the name The Musement. And I remember the dude who was singing being undeniably great. And I was just transfixed. And but, you know, I never looked him up. I didn't have the internet. I mean, whatever, you know. I was making $3,000 a year back then. Years later, I was on the road with The Slip. My old band, Jacob for a Jazz Odyssey, was touring with The Slip in the Midwest, and they had this merch guy, Nathan, and they did this. He was super cool, but he was like their merch guy, you know, whatever. I liked hanging out with him, didn't really think too much of it, and then the last night of the run, they did this whole bit about our merch guy wrote a song and he's really shy, but if everybody claps, we'll get him up here. And I was like, oh, this is going to be hilarious. I thought it was like a comedy bit, you know, because nobody had said a word about him being a musician. And, you know, I didn't recognize him. And he got up and proceeded to like devastate everybody in the room. It was one of the greatest songs I've ever fucking heard. And he was just so compelling, and it was like the highlight of the night. And I was like, what the fuck, who are you? And turned out the amusement had just broken up, and he had been tight with the slip and needed something to do and needed to be around, you know, good brothers. And so he just joined up with the slip. And man, ever since then, I've been the biggest fan. Him and the slip started a band called Surprise Me, Mr. Davis, that I highly recommend checking out. But Nathan just writes some of the greatest songs I've ever heard, and this is one of them. First he didn't know, he didn't know that he didn't know. Then he didn't know, but he knew that he didn't know. Later he knew, but he didn't know that he knew. At last he knew, and he knew that he knew. He was not alone. Yeah, put that on my tombstone. He rode every road and he rode down the river. He sang every song that he sung for the lovers who leapt from the ledge and hung up in the night. He took it and shook it as he looked for the light. It couldn't be shown. Yeah, put that on my tombstone. If somebody laughed, he'd second the motion. Though he defied it, he believed deep in the notion that to ride the line where the sky meets the ocean, you gotta breathe in the air like it's some kind of potion. Each breath a wild wind blown. Yeah, put that on my tombstone. He fought the good fight. He fled without grieving. In small-minded rooms, he said, I believe I'll be leaving. He hung his hat where the woman he loved knew how to take it. Enough is enough. Yeah, he was not unknown. Yeah, put that on my tombstone. Oh yeah, put that on my tombstone. Oh yeah, put that on my tombstone. God damn, Nathan. Oh, that's good shit. I have a bunch of Nathan tunes that I want to learn, but these are the ones I already know. I've actually had a running list going for like over a year now in my phone, and like the notes. Every time I hear a song or remember a song that I like wish I knew, a song I wish I knew how to play, a song I wish I knew the words to, whatever, I add the song to this list, and this list has just been growing, and I haven't been fucking doing anything about it, and I keep thinking to myself, like, one of these days I'm gonna sit down and learn these 300 fucking songs or whatever, and be able to play them. And man, I think I might have found my my window to get through the list. So right now I've had a real scattered week, and I'm just doing the songs I know really well because it feels so good. It feels so healing to just make music and hear music and feel music, especially music with a spiritual component, and music made by people I love, and music made by people I admire, and I just fucking need this shit, man. So thanks for hanging out. This is another Nathan song, which I've heard Steve Adams sing, and he sings the fuck out of it, and I love Steve Adams. Let's see. Am I still in tune? I hope it sounds okay. I haven't really like checked, but whatever. I feel like if I can hear it good, y'all can hear it good. Let's see. So what are the chords on this song again? Oh yeah. Let me see. So I borrowed a looping pedal from a homie, Andy Gadiel. Thank you, Andy. I used to use a looping pedal with Jacob Fred all the time, and I was super fucking fast at it, and like I could always nail the shit, and it's been over 10 years since I used one. So I'm just like now in front of you, like remembering how it fucking works. So let's see if I can make a little loop on top here. What's the tempo? Let's see. Let's see. Okay. No. Okay, let's try again. Sure. That's nice. I like it. not too bad. Let's see what it sounds like double speed. Nope. I like that better. The chorus has different changes though, so that won't work, but whatever. I'll use it later. When a little boy thinks he's Superman, well, he almost can. He almost can fly. When he takes his toy truck and moves it through the sand, the boy moves mountains with his little hand. And the world really is magic. Nothing could be clearer. No, nothing could be clearer. But then somebody says no, it's all a trick, done with smoke and mirrors, cigarettes and makeup, last call. Whenever a man is down upon his knees, more than likely he's praying for redemption. But when a little boy prays unto the Lord, he can almost hear the Lord listening. And the world really is magic. No, nothing could be clearer. Nothing could be clearer. Then somebody says no, it's all a trick, done with smoke and mirrors, cigarettes and makeup, last call. Let's see how this works. Ah, fuck! I fucked it up. Let's just do it one more time. Here we go. Yeah. Yes, when a little boy thinks he's Superman, well, he you almost can. You almost can fly. So close to dreams, so far from trials. And I'm that little boy again, every once in a while. And the world really is magic. Nothing could be clearer. No, nothing could be clearer. Then somebody says no, it's all a trick, done with smoke and mirrors, cigarettes and makeup, last call. Damn, that's a good song. Fucking Nathan. I got any more Nathan on here? Let me see. Well, I don't have any other Nathan ready to fucking go, but so I told you when I first really became aware of Nathan, he was on the road with The Slip as their merch guy. And then he started a band with The Slip called Surprise Me, Mr. Davis, which is fucking unbelievable if you haven't checked it out. I always said if they would all like quit all the other shit they're doing and do Surprise Me, Mr. Davis all year, Wilco would be opening for them within 6 months. Maybe an overstatement, but there's this one song of theirs that I really, really like. I'm wondering if I can actually pull it off without lyrics. I bet I can. Yeah, let's try it. Fuck it. There's a Slip song that I first heard in like 2002. I actually remember where I was. Jacob Fred was opening for The Slip. This would have been, I want to say April 2002. We did a whole Midwest run, but specifically the show in Madison. We played at it was like a venue / Thai restaurant or something. And I just remember The Slip sounded fucking unbelievable. I remember right before we went on, we were in the green room. Well, we had already went on. The Slip was about to go on. And Andrew Barr, their drummer, he's one of the greatest drummers in the world. And I used to be in the Marco Benevento trio with Andrew, which I'm real proud of. But Andrew, there was like a local Madison magazine like thing that had done a preview of the show, like, hey, everybody, on Thursday, go see The Slip and Jacob Fred. And they described The Slip as like bluegrass meets funk meets jazz meets jam meets all this shit. And Andrew just lost his fucking temper because that used to happen to all of us back in the day when music journalists had no idea what improvised music was. So they just thought all the genres we were referencing, that we somehow were those genres. Like they didn't understand how you can put clothes on a Barbie. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, no, these aren't our identity. We're just playing these genres. Anyway, so he got super pissed off, and then he went on stage and proceeded to maul the drum kit. But anyway, they played this song that night. I'd never heard it before. And I actually assumed it was like a cover of a fucking classic or something, but it was theirs. Brad Barr. Fucking genius. So, like I said, I haven't sung this song in like 3 or 4 years, maybe 5 years, and I don't have the lyrics in front of me or the chord progression. So this is maybe going to be shitty. But it's such a pretty song. Let me see. That doesn't sound right. There we go. I will always carry the words of your prediction with me. Even though they harbor some grave obscurity, they haunt me like some willows do. Well, nothing has revealed itself to me. The half of the world that I can see is just a memory. I will be here to respond so clear to that word, to that sound. What the fuck is that chord? I will be here to respond so clear to that word, that sound that I have found in you, in us. Long as you can have the moon, let me have the dust. Somebody comes along, you continue to rust. Everyone will do you wrong till you learn how to trust. But along the way, if one of us should fall, if one of us should fall, if one of us should fall. Well, I will always carry the wounds of your addiction with me. Even though they harbor some grave obscurity, they haunt me like some willows do. And something has revealed itself to me. The half of the world that I can see is just a memory. I will be here to respond so clear to that word, to that sound that I have found stars. Long as you can have the moon, let me have the dust. Somebody comes along, you continue to rust. Everyone will do you wrong till you learn how to trust. Along the way, if one of us should fall, if one of us should fall, if one of us should fall, if one of us should fall. Not too bad. There's one chord I couldn't remember. It was that one. And pretty sure the second verse has different lyrics. Whatever, that was cool. How's it going over there? Hi. Someone says make loop louder. Yeah, I'm working on it. It's my first fucking time using a looper since like 2008 or some shit. Wow. Damn, there's a lot of people on here. Oh, fuck. Well, this is definitely helping me. And I offer it as something that might help you too. I want to do another song by Barr from The Slip. He has a knack for writing spiritual shit. Please, let me let it go. Please, let me let it go. Please, let me lose this old weight that I told. Please, let me let it go. Please let me recover my way. Please let me recover my way. Please let me recover my way through the world. Please let me let it go. Please let me let it go. Please let me let it go. Oh. Please let me lose this old weight that I took. Please let me let it go. Please let me have some more time. Please let me have some more time. Please let me have some more time with my phone. Please let me let it go. Please see that my grave is kept clean. Please see that my grave is kept clean from all of the flotsam and the dead falling leaves. Please let me let it go. Please let me let it go. Please let me let it go. Please let me lose this old weight that I took. Please let me let it go. Please let me lose this old weight that I took. Please let me let it go. Please let me let it go. Oh, oh. Please let me let it go. Please let me let it go. That's a hard song to do. When they do it, that's a song by the Barr brothers. Brad Barr wrote it. And when they do it, they sing it in like 4-part harmony, and there's like not a dry eye in the house, and it's way cooler than that. But just fucking makes me feel good. And that's really my goal tonight, is to lift my own spirit. So it's working. I'm gonna do one more song, and then I'm gonna go take a shower. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. There's a shitload of people watching, and I think that's amazing. So I hope this has helped y'all feel good. Let me see if I can remember this song. Let's try it a little louder. Let's see. For whoever it was that said turn the loop up. Okay, I'll see. Oh, fucked it up again. Okay, let me do it one more time. My whole Saturday and Sunday too, I was thinking about ways not to lose. I've laid down my weapons, it's what I've done. It's too late to hide, my feet's too soft to run. But people say I'm the luckiest man. Yeah, they say running is useless, fighting is foolish. You're not gonna win, but still you're the luckiest man. You're up against too many horses and mysterious forces. But what you don't know is you are the luckiest man. You're the luckiest man. I talk to the devil when he calls my name. Sometimes when I'm losing, it all seems the same. When I fall, I'm back up again, just to slip on the same mistakes and fall right back in. But people say I'm the luckiest man. Yeah, they say running is useless and fighting is foolish. You're not gonna win, but still you're the luckiest man. You're up against too many horses and mysterious forces. But what you don't know is you are the luckiest man. You're the luckiest man. Try to keep my faith and keep my mind. I hate to lose either one when the whip cracks behind. I can't help but mourning just a little each night. People still say everything gonna be alright. People tell me I'm the luckiest man. Oh, yeah, they say running is useless and fighting is foolish. You're not gonna win, but still you're the luckiest man. You're up against too many horses and mysterious forces. But what you don't know is you are the luckiest man. You're the luckiest man. You're the luckiest man. Man, thank God for music. Well, folks, that was real fun. That made me feel a lot better than an hour ago. And I hope that it felt good for you guys too. I've never been much of a talker, and I've never liked being on camera, and I kind of deliberately chose music as a career because it wasn't a visual medium, and I could just make sound and not have to be a cool personality or look cool or have my room look cool or the fuck ever. I just wanted to make sound, you know, and that is a paradigm that comes from, you know, vinyl records and radio, and that's not a thing anymore. So I am actually honored to be facing the challenge of accepting that this is a visual medium. And it's kind of weird to know that I'm playing and a lot of people are listening and I can't see or hear them. I've always kind of felt like I'm half of a show, you know, the audience is the other half, and I'm just half. I've never had to like do the whole thing energetically, you know. I've always been fed energy, and this is different, but different is good, you know. And there is a real positivity hiding in every situation, and I don't know, man. I really want to find a way for whatever this experience is to actually deepen our love for one another and our connection and our community and strengthen our bonds of affection, as Abraham Lincoln would say, rather than make us feel isolated. We can use this. So thanks, y'all. Much love. Have a good night.